Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come on in, everyone. Silence this. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Come on in, y'all. Welcome to Lunch and Learn. I am live across multiple platforms, so make sure you have granted StreamYard permission to show your name with your comments. Otherwise, it is just going to say Facebook user if you are on Facebook, which I see some Facebook users. Hi, Smiley. Hey, Facebook user that says, hey, I got this notification. Hello, Facebook user number 2. So what you can do to grant StreamYard permission is to go out of this live, click at the top of the live, it's a link, and then come back in. Thank you, Smiley. I got this shirt a couple of years ago back home in Chicago at Walmart. So make sure when you come on, you speak, you drop me some purple hearts. Let me know if this is your first time seeing me. Let me see if I can look on this phone at any live. Let's see. Nope, I don't see anybody over here. So make sure my live is clear. Okay, looks clear enough. Let me go out. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, Teresa, I was on a brief hiatus, but I'm back at it now. Facebook gives notifications sometimes it don't. I don't know what's going on. Come on. Trying to get all this air out my syringe. So what I'm doing today, why my picture's so small? Because of the platform I'm using, StreamYard. I see your name, Miss J. You on YouTube, so it's coming up. As long as you stay on YouTube, I can see it. Yeah, my picture is small because I'm on StreamYard, and I'm on StreamYard from my cell phone. So that's the only way you're going to be able to get this angle. So what I am doing is, this is the flask that I did last week. Yes, I see you, Cora. And I've added a vinyl logo onto it. So what I am doing today is I am going to bling this vinyl logo that is on this flask and make it pop. Hello, Facebook user. I know I sound funny when I say that, but it's funny when I see Facebook user pop up. I hate the fact that you have to grant StreamYard permission, but it is what it is. So while I'm blinging, I am going to talk to you guys that maybe didn't see the video I did last week of how I actually made this flask. The video is still on YouTube, and it is on my different platforms, and you may be able to find it in the groups that I am live in. You just have to search my name and dig for it. So basically, I painted this flask black and I applied epoxy to it. And then I put various color alcohol inks on it, but you couldn't see them until I put the white on it. Once I put the white on it, that kind of made the colors pop and made you be able to see what they were wherever the white touched. And then after it dried, I applied another coat of epoxy on it. And after I applied the coat of epoxy, I checked it, it was still lumpy. Hey, Kawana. I checked it, it was still lumpy. So what I had to do was put a second coat of epoxy on it. So that was like 3 coats of epoxy. The coat with the inks, 2 coats after the inks. So after I put the 3rd coat on it is when I went in. No, when I put the 2nd coat on it, I went in with a ultra fine glitter. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this. It's like a little shimmer and sparkle in here. So it has a ultra fine glitter. Hey, Felicia. In it. Hey, Brandy. So now what I'm doing is, as you can see, hold on, let me slide it over this way. I keep forgetting left to right on this dang on thing. So I went in with some gold stones, and this vinyl is textured, which I like because it's going to give me extra grip for my stones. Thank you very much. And I'm going in with the gold on top of the gold because you always want your base to match the color rhinestones you are using, just in case there are spaces. See, I got my Bling University students on here. Whoop, whoop. Thank you guys for joining. I am actually using glass rhinestones, and the color that I'm using to match the gold is a mine gold. So it is it's actually a very pretty popping color. Unfortunately, I don't have all the sizes that I need, but I'm gonna make it work. Gonna make it work. So the cups that I did too were also the same color, but I am not finished with those. All I'm gonna do is put a gold decal on them, something like this, except it's not gonna be textured. And that is gonna be the end of those cups. Let me see. Don't know if you guys can see real good. I have seen people when they're blinging stuff sand the vinyl. I don't do that, whether it's textured or not. But the fact that this is textured is an added bonus. Thank you, Cora. When are you going to do yours? Is anybody familiar with using alcohol inks? Has anyone done this method before? What I love about this method is no design is ever the same. So each piece that you create is an original. And alcohol inks are fairly easy to work with. One thing you do not want to do is torch them. I'm using a variety of, yes, I did, Cora. I'm using a variety of stone sizes. What do I have? SS20, SS10, and SS12. I am missing SS16. And as I always teach people, since I'm using glass stones, they are sized in SS, S as in Sam, S as in Sam, which stands for stone size. I know I talk fast, so you may not have caught that. So SS stands for stone size. And these are all rhinestones that I do carry. So if you ask what brand, when you look at the pack, it's gonna have my name on it. Oh, okay. Cool. Alcohol, I love working with alcohol inks. I really do. They are actually my favorite to do outside of using them with molds. For some reason, my colors don't do what I need them to do, but I think I got an idea of how I'm going to make them do what I want them to do. So I'm going to show you guys as soon as I finish. Oh, I see what I did there. As soon as I finish this little area, I actually need some SS6 stones, and I don't have any. Sucks to be me right now. So that's where I am thus far. I know you guys are probably wondering, oh, hey, Cheryl. I know you guys are probably wondering how this is going to look with the inside of this being the same color as the flask. It'll actually look cute, but I'm thinking I am going to go and put a color on the inside. I normally start on the inside first, but today I decided not to because I might just want to leave it with just the dripping gold on the outside. I don't know. What this cup is saying to me is Queen of the Universe. So I might let the queen just let the universe shine through. I don't know. But again, like I said, it's each design that you do with this method is unique, and I love working with the alcohol inks. I really do. I will be coming on next week doing a wood grain tutorial. Jay, we don't do that on here. I will be coming back next week doing a wood grain tutorial. I don't think everybody can see your comments. I know I can, child. And the wood grain tutorial, ooh, wrong size. The wood grain tutorial will be using alcohol inks. Just got to take my tweezers and get this off and place it where I want to go. I went in with a bigger stone than I wanted to go in with. I wanted to use the SS10. I used the SS12. This is one of my more so popular designs. I put just about on anything, whether it's wine glasses, tumblers. I'm speaking of the Queen logo. But you can actually do this design on wine glasses. You can spray paint it white and then put it on the turner if you have an attachment for it, and then put your alcohol inks on them, let them drip, and make what they're going to make. Hey, Boo. Hey, Boo Facebook user, what I'm making, I'm going to turn it around as soon as I apply these stones. Last week, I did a alcohol ink flask and 2 tumblers. I am working on the flask right now. I decided to throw some bling on it. So I put a decal on this flask and I'm blinging it. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it around so you can see. Let me put these other stones on here. Just give me a hot second. Press that down with my hand. Make sure that it's firm. Now that I'm blinging, you can see the letters more so versus the texture. But this is what it looked like before I applied the logo. I just felt this would be cute. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you think this is cute? You know, I get these ideas in my head. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But I thought with the marble design that it would be cute to bling a flask to match the gold accents in the flag. I said flask. Why is flag on my mind? Hey, Lakia. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, I wasn't even sure about the colors because I had like a green, a blue, a fuchsia, or a purple, and the white and the gold and the white, and I wasn't sure how these colors were gonna flow, what they were gonna look like, and it ended up, working out nicely. I always say art has no rhyme nor reason, even though sometimes we want it to. It is what it is, and this is one of those it is what it is items. So whomever purchases this, they will be getting something very unique because there will not be another one like it, because I consider this to be abstract art. It is very, very abstract. So I am working fairly quickly. I wouldn't say very quickly, fairly quickly, even though some people say I work real quick. But I put a significant amount of glue on my surface because I know how I work and practically know my working times. So I don't have to do spot here, spot there. I will hold this up and show you guys again how far I made it. Does anyone have any questions for me? And the alcohol inks I used were on this one were Marabou. I actually, on each different item, I used a different brand of alcohol ink. So I went from Tim Holtz to Pinata to Marabou, just to show you the different consistencies of the various alcohol inks and the pigmentation that you get. My favorite overall are Pinata and the newer Tim Holtz colors because they're thicker and richer and give off vibrant colors. Marabou, eh, nah. So I'm back to carrying Tim Holtz, and I'm about to start carrying Pinata again. Yep, it was 3 coats of epoxy. So the first coat was the coat that I mixed with the alcohol inks because you apply the epoxy first, and then you drop the ink colors. So that was my first coat of epoxy. After it dried, I can feel where it wasn't smooth. I put my second coat of epoxy, but when I put the second coat of epoxy on, I sprinkled a little ultra fine glitter in there so this can have some sparkle. And then once it dried, I still felt a little texture where it didn't catch up in the alcohol ink. And I applied a third coat. The third coat, everything is smooth and is ready to go. Have I ever made my own alcohol ink? No, but I remember when I first started making tumblers back in 2017, 2018-ish, when I became a glitter seller. People were making their own alcohol inks with, if I'm not mistaken, Sharpies and alcohol. I don't have time to do all that. By the time you break down the Sharpie, the alcohol, find the dang on tubes to put the different colors in, you might as well have went and just bought you some alcohol inks. For real. That's like I've seen people try to make their own glitter. I'm not about to do all that. I'm not. I'll make my own glitter mixes, but I'm not making my own glitter. So, nah, I'll just let the companies do it. But it's supposed to be fairly easy. A bit messy, you know, but it's supposed to be fairly easy. Have you Facebook user? Oh, I have mica powder. I'm not sure about that one. That's new to me. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. But again, I'm not making my own alcohol ink. Not gonna do it. Closest thing I make is custom glitter colors and custom mixes, rhinestone mixes. That's about it. That's all you're getting out of me. This is not the replay. Hey, Facebook user. Ah, so you tried it once. It was too much. Yeah, I definitely can understand. I think I was supposed to hold this thing up. I don't know how long ago. Hold on. I'm about to put these last two stones down, and I promise I'm about to hold it up. See, my mind be going. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the outline. See, I be talking and blinging. Or Netflixing and blinking. That's how I get through. Do I have any more questions? I'm gonna look up in a hot second. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Hey, Elizabeth. No need to apologize. I know you sneaking at work. I'm not trying to get nobody fired. So go and put your earbuds in and sneak and listen. Or sneak and look. Did I take the top off? Yes, I did. So I'm not gonna tell you how long this flask had been sitting. I spray painted this flask back in 2019. And it had just been sitting and sitting and sitting. It was just waiting on me to do something with it. What I was supposed to do with it back then, I didn't know how to do. I had messed some other flask up, so I wasn't about to keep messing up flasks. So it had just been sitting, and finally I said, I wonder if I can alcohol ink this. Hey, Carlisa. And sure enough, it worked out. So it was just waiting on me to perfect some things. That's all. But I think back then I had messed a good because I didn't have the proper attachment either. So my epoxy was running everywhere, acting a fool. It was a mess. So now I have the proper attachment and it worked out fine. That's what I do. I'll start some things, but if I'm not feeling it, I'll put it to the side and then I'll go back to it later and it ends up working out. Yeah, I have a bunch of unfinished projects too, but I will be on these lives finishing them. That is the purpose of all of these lives that I'm doing. I got too much stuff. I got too much stuff. I need to make up all this stuff and sell it. So that's what I am doing. finishing up all these unfinished projects, all this stuff I done bought and invested in. I know some people out there, I know I am not alone. Y'all don't act like that, because I know I ain't alone. All these tumblers and flask and man, I got some of everything around here. But I am using them and will be posting them and selling them. Because I'm just sitting on money. I done spent money and I'm just sitting on it. Sitting on what I bought. So we're not doing that this year. When we buy stuff, we gonna use it. Boom. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Hey, friend Sean. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, friend Sean. Thank you, Carlisa. All right, look here. Hey, Carmen. Elizabeth, it's time to get to it. Ain't you one of my students in the Bling University, Elizabeth? I'm gonna need to look you up. Because guess what? We're using up all that stuff this year. Be over there crying, talking about I need money. And you got about $1,100,000 worth of supplies sitting in the house. You sitting on your money. I ain't come on here to start preaching today. Now don't have me start talking about the man with the 5 talents, sitting on your talent, sitting on your money, sitting on your purchases, sitting on your gifts. And it's funny while I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. So don't pay me no mind, because I'm really talking to myself. Because if y'all seen what was over there and in this closet over here, look, y'all talking about unfinished projects. I started this last spring. I started that last spring, but the scatter method, it drives me crazy. So I'm going to go and finish it out, though, because I'm going to sell it this weekend. So I need to go and finish it out. But I think I'm going to leave this flash just like this, because anybody could just go on and, fill it in the middle. I think I want to leave it like this. Like I said, where the universe shines through the queen. And I'm done. What y'all think? This is the finished product. Oh, I ain't finished. Oops. Top part. I thought I was finished. It sounded good. I think I got enough rhinestones for this. Oh, I gotta find some more of these rhinestones, because I don't have enough for this. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna paint this. I just got an idea. Yeah, I'm gonna paint it gold, and then I'm gonna do the stones. I need to buy some more stones, because what I'm gonna end up doing is putting stones around the edge and on the top. But yeah, I love the colors too. That's why I think I want to just leave it like this. The colored rhinestones I had thought about putting up there were these airline rose gold. They're like a color shifting stone. So it has your pink in it. It has your gold. And see, every time I keep looking at it, I keep thinking about putting these stones in there, because they're so pretty. And I think the pink matches this pink right here. So I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. But now that I'm looking, I'm like, nah, we're just going to leave it. We'll see. How do I paint the top, or what paint do I use? I'm probably just going to use some what do you call it? Acrylic paint. Yeah, I'm just going to use some acrylic paint. Any more questions? I just popped on for a brief lunch and learn today. So these will be short because I know people are at work. Some will be 30 minutes, some will be an hour. You know, it all depends on what project I'm doing. That was a fairly simple and quick project that I did today. When I, do others, they'll be more extensive and might last longer, depending on what I'm doing. Like if I was doing if I was doing this one, I'd probably be on here for about an hour. Lord Elizabeth, what questions do you have, girl? You talking about you got a lot of questions. What lot of questions you have, Elizabeth? I need to find this color so I can go and knock this out. I'm probably gonna knock this out tonight on TikTok and put that back. Elizabeth, are these general questions or are these bling specific questions? Because a lot of questions that you have, I think you are in the Bling University. So you could ask over in the Bling University. That's where I go into depth about a lot of things concerning bling. All things bling. I go into depth over there. Hey, Lakia. I think your partner in crime is on here. I forgot the nickname I gave y'all earlier, but I think it might have been Double Trouble. Okay, well, cool. Because I don't want you asking questions for information that you pay for on a public platform. You said don't do y'all like that. Hey, I love y'all to death. Y'all keep me on my toes. So, Lakia, you just popping on. This is what I did. I applied the decal and I blinged it out. I said I was gonna leave it like this and not put anything in the middle. I'm still debating, but I think I will just leave it like that. I just gotta paint the top and put some gold rhinestones on the top and call it a day. So what does it say? Oh God, so it doesn't look clear? You can't see what this says? Let me see if you can guess what this says. That's gonna tell me if I need to fill it in or not. I don't see Lakia saying nothing. You don't see it, Lakia? Okay. Yep, that's exactly what it says. It's queen and it drips. It's queen and it drips. So yeah. Oh, and for those that were wondering, yes, these are finished. All the way down to blinging on the soles. These are things that I teach my students over in the Bling Academy. So I finally finished that pair. And I got 3 more to go. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for joining me for Lunch and Learn. I hope you all learned something while you were eating your lunch. Oh, thank you, Facebook user. I might need to put the decal. I did put the decal on there, Lakia. I blinged over the decal. So basically, I need to fill in the middle, you're saying. I didn't want to. Okay, so basically, I need to fill in the middle. It is what it is. Let me see. I gotta find a stone that I have these itty bitty sizes in that can go in between the E's. Everything else I can work out. But I need some smaller stones. Lakia, you trying to get me to stay on here, ain't you? You ain't slick, Rick. Let me see if I can work something out right quick. I'll stay on and do the middle. What are these? These are 16s. These are 10s. And I'm not sure if these are the same color. I figured it out. I figured out what I'm going to do. Let me go digging in the crates. Ugh. Well, y'all about to get an extended lunch and learn. Really? It only takes me 5 minutes? Whatever. That pink doesn't match. It takes me longer than 5 minutes. So maybe I should just do black. What y'all think? Should I just do black? Because I'm struggling. I'm in the middle of a restock. So I'm missing a lot of stuff. I got Kool-Aid, no sugar, ham, no burger. Nothing is matching up right now. What y'all think? Black? I could do black. Got a whole bunch of black. I need a yes or a no from somebody. Black. Because if I'm not, come on, somebody, anybody. Put it up against it. You can't just put it up. I can't show you if I put it up against it. Black is going to be the bomb. It ain't going to stay. You can't see that. It's in the queue. It'll be solid black. Okay, Teresa said yes. I trust Teresa. I ain't saying I don't trust the rest of y'all. We on a time restriction. Lakia talking about put it up against it, lean it, try it on first. I trust Teresa because she be making them wreaths. So let me go on and oh shoot, I got enough stones. Okay. So after I paint that top gold, we're gonna be done. Let me go on and knock this out with these black rhinestones. I got them in all sizes right here because I've been working with black on these shoes for the last couple of days. All right, so we're going to keep lunching and we're going to keep learning. I'll probably be on here till 4. Even though Lakia say this is going to take me 5 minutes. It's not going to take me 5 minutes, y'all. Don't believe the hype. All right, so I'm working with sizes. I'm missing some sizes. SS16, SS10, and SS6. I really need a SS12. Ask and you shall receive. Won't he do it? So I'm working with SS16, 12, 10, and 6. All right, here we go. So we could just keep on talking, lunching and learning. And I'm going to go and do this fill in right quick. And although y'all might think I moved super quick, it took me a while to get like this because as I always explain, once you keep blinging, eventually you'll be able to look at spaces and you'll know what size rhinestone you need for that space. So, it'll basically be like a no-brainer. Just like with anything you do, the more you do it, the better you get. I was going to say except for marriage. No, that applies to marriage too. Teresa, what's her name used to time me? Alicia used to time me. So I do know my times for certain things. For pop sockets, I think my fastest time was like 2 minutes. Every time I used to do the lives in these other platforms, she used to time me. Now, if she was on here and she was on lunch break or wasn't working, She would be timing me on here too. But I do know for that outline, it took me 30 minutes. Or, hold on. I heard something. When I hear stuff, I stop. That was the rhinestones moving. I was trying to see why was they moving. Don't pay me no mind. No, I don't know what that is I'm hearing. Oh, yes, it is. They dropping in the bag. Man, listen. When I hear stuff, I pay attention. I done watched too many scary movies in my lifetime. So I'm gonna show y'all what this is starting to look like. Give me a second, because I gotta work pretty fast because it is glue. So I have rhinestones in my two little trays, and then I have this bling tray right here with different sizes in it. I think this black was a good choice. Black was a good choice. I mean, since the background ain't black, you can see through it a little bit, but it don't matter. You get the gist of what the name is. I mean, what the logo says, and that's all. That's all we trying to do. So we see a little bit of the galaxy shining through the queen. That's all good. So as soon as I'm done with this cue, I will hold it up. Mm, that says 8. That 10 gonna fit? Yep, it fits. Now, normally I will let my outside dry completely before I start my inside, but I don't start inside. So normally I will let my insides dry before I do my outside. But the point I'm trying to make is you want to let the other stones dry so when you start doing the new stones, it doesn't shift them. Because they will shift. Just as if you use too much adhesive, they will shift. You be wondering why when you put it down, it looked all neat. And then you pick it back up 30 minutes later, your rhinestones just slid all the way down and moved. And now they stuck because you had too much adhesive on it. I've had that happen. Trust me. All right, I am almost done with this cue. Almost, not quite. And another thing I discovered, even if I don't like something, somebody else may like it. So thing is, make it and just put it out there. Because some of the craziest things that I didn't like, other people like. Even with my mistakes, stuff that I made a mistake with, what I would call my oops cups. You have some people, Wanted to buy the oops stuff. I'm like, hey, you like it, I love it. And you can have it. All right, I am finishing up this queue now. Just got to put 2 little stones in here. Hey, Lane, thank you for tagging people. So what do you all think about the black? You think it sets it off better? You like it, Fanshawn? Okay. Well, we gonna keep it going and thank you, Lakia. Thank you, Fanshawn. We are gonna keep it going. And you're right, they don't see what we see. They don't know about this bling. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Facebook user. Yes, Carlise, it pops the color. Okay, so I think that can fit in there. Sometimes I have to use the back of my tool as well to push down to make sure stuff can go in between. Sometimes you just got to give it a little, little push, just a little bit. That must be the wind. We had some very nasty weather come through here. I hope the weather has been okay where you guys are at. We had like flash flood warnings this morning, all type of stuff. So I've been trapped in the house all day. So I will be out bright and early tomorrow making a post office run. So that's the U. I got the Q and the U done. Hey, Angela Clark. How are you? I take it Facebook ain't giving off notifications, Lane. That's why you had to tag people. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. I really don't. I really, really don't. But just mark you all's calendars because every week, Wednesdays at 3, there will be an event created. We will have lunch and learn. And I'm going to be working on something because, like I said a few minutes ago, it's a whole bunch of stuff I got around here that need to be finished. And we going to finish them because I got a whole bunch of vending events coming up this year. So we going to start using all this mess up. And I'm not even going to talk about all my ribbon I done bought to make these wreaths watching Teresa. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, the algorithm is horrible. Thank you, Cora. I'm in Powder Springs. We had terrible weather last night. Yeah, I used to be up that way. Now I'm further south. I was in Hiram, so I know how I can get up there. My store flooded several times. And that was a hot mess. When them flash floods come through, they come through. Let's see, we got some Georgia people on here. For my Georgia people and people living close in the vicinity, I am planning on doing an in-person class. I'm looking for a location now. I kept getting asked. I started looking last year, then I stopped. So I am back to looking for an in-person location. So we got the Q to U, a E, and I'm working on a second E. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me move it over there. So I'm working on the second E now. I know, Teresa, I know it's time to make Valentine's wreaths now. I need to look on your page for a demonstration of a Valentine's Day wreath. I know it's pink, red, and white. I need to find some ribbon. My people don't really buy wreaths like that. My football wreaths really do well. But again, I've never made a Valentine's Day wreath, so never know till you make it. So I'm just working around this here E. Because we almost done. As soon as I hit this end, we finished. So we'll say basically it has taken me an hour to bling this decal. Since somebody want to time me. Let's just say it's taking an hour. Now, if I wouldn't have been running my mouth, I don't know how long it would have took. Maybe the whole thing would have been 45, 30 minutes. That's not going to fit. That's too little. Let me see what y'all saying. Got a call. Okay. Okay, so I just need 1, 2. Boom. Guess what, y'all? She is done. The queen has arrived. I would have finished 30 minutes ago. The queen has arrived, y'all. So, thank you, Lane. So, things like this and more I teach over in my KKG Bling University. I got a special on my monthly subscription. It is $25 down now and $45 a month. I got my bling mats coming. I am so excited. What's my website and my group? My website is www.craftcrack.com. If you want to join the Bling University, it's www.kkgblinmuniversity.com. I will go back and put it in the comments. Again, it's $25 down and $49 per month. You get at minimum 2 classes per month. We got homework giveaways, some of everything going over there. VIP group, VIP discount code, and then some. So I teach all things bling over there. But I will be back. These videos that I'm doing now will not just be bling, these lunch and learns. I'll be doing glitter tumblers, working with resin molds, basically every craft that I do. And I do a lot of crafts because I own a craft supply company. So there will be a lot of glitter, alcohol inks, and bling popping off. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to my students for showing up. Thank you to everybody that has allowed me to go live in their groups. Thank you, Lane. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Lakia. Look, I got to think, is this some more people? Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in on all the platforms. And I will see you guys next week at 3 o'clock for our Wednesday lunch and learn. Everybody have a great day. Bye.